Harvey98 here, back with another video today, but this isn't the this isn't your Ken Griffey Road to the Show franchise. This is a question: is Matt Harvey back? And there goes my dog going crazy, so hold on a second. So, just try to tune out my dog for a second, but the question is Matt Harvey back? And I put a little clip in the background of Matt Harvey pitching against the Pittsburgh Pirates, which he did last night. And to be quite honest with you, Matt Harvey did not pitch all that bad. I know the dog in the back is awful, I'm sorry. But no, to be honest with you, Matt Harvey did not pitch all that bad last night against the Pittsburgh Pirates. He went 6 innings, gave up 3 hits, struck out 5, and only had 1 earned run. Now, he was traded from the Mets to Cincinnati in exchange for catcher Devin Mesoraco. But, you know, Matt Harvey, this was a good performance from him yesterday. It's not exactly you know, Dark Knight Matt Harvey from his Mets days, but this was about the closest thing that we've ever seen to it since. It was borderline, you know, dominant in a sense. You know, he pitched very well against, you know, Pittsburgh, who everybody thought was a tanking organization, but they actually did okay. He had 6 swinging strikes on 93 total pitches last night, according to ESPN, which, you know, it is kind of crazy, to be honest with you, because for a man that can still touch 96, 97 miles an hour with his fastball, he didn't do a whole lot of swing and miss stuff last night. So to me, that still leads me to believe that in terms of Matt Harvey's fastball, it's still kind of all velocity at this point in time. And if you time it up, that's the issue you're going to run it. I mean, if you time it up, that's the issue he runs into, where his fastball gets hit around a little bit. It's the days when he's not touching 96 and 97 with consistency. Ever since the Tommy John, you know, his fastball's still been able to maintain its high velocity, but at the same time, it hasn't sorry, I get distracted by the gameplay. No, but ever since the Tommy John, his fastball has been kind of down in velocity almost, but this year it was brought back up. You know, he had been pitching very, you know, not very well, obviously, but he's been pitching more like his normal self in terms of stuff. And you know, it was a 2.57 ERA in his 3 starts with the Reds. He's got Colorado next on his projected start list, but he has a 12-2 strikeout to walk ratio. So the question is, after I've been spewing nonsense out of my ass, is Matt Harvey back? Is the change of scenery what Matt Harvey needed to keep his career back from derailing? And to be honest with you, yesterday was the first Matt Harvey start I've watched in a Cincinnati Reds uniform. But, you know, I'm a Boston Red Sox fan, and a couple years ago there was a trade in the works, or not a trade in the works, but a rumor out there that Matt Harvey for Mookie Betts was on the table. And, you know, looking back on it, I'm extremely grateful that, you know, never came to fruition. But Matt Harvey, you know, still is a quality pitcher. I still think he can pitch at the big league level, and that's just completely my fault. in that I knew that was happening, but I forgot about I forgot that happened this soon. The question is, though, Can Matt Harvey return back to his Dark Knight form? And to be honest with you, I think that's why leaving New York was good for Harvey. I think he needed to leave behind his Dark Knight alter ego at Citi Field, and just get a change of scenery. Cincinnati is a rebuilding ball club. They haven't been good for a little while now since the Brandon Phillips, Votto, Johnny Cueto, that group of guys was almost dominating the NL Central. Really, they were a very good ball club. But we're only about 6-7 years removed from that team, if that even. That's just what it feels like. Um, but no, Matt Harvey could extremely benefit from. I could benefit greatly rather from a change of scenery where he can just go and just pitch, and I think that's what he needs more than anything right now is just to pitch. Um, because I just accidentally pitched to Adam Frazier. I forgot about that too. But no, the thing is that Matt Harvey had this. He had taken on his own persona. Um, he was the face of the New York Mets. Like, he was, I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna give you my best stuff, and if you can't hit it, fuck you, almost. Like, he just never held back on the mound, and that's why he was such a fun pitcher to watch, because he knew that he was truly dominating, hitters on a night-to-night basis. Um, and so I don't think necessarily Matt Harvey is Ubaldo Jimenez. And the reason I say that is because there was that one year in Colorado where Ubaldo Jimenez looked like probably the next best pitcher in the league. Like, he was coming out there, he was dominant, like, and the second half of the year was nowhere close to as good as his first half of the year was. But I say Ubaldo Jimenez almost in the sense that Ubaldo Jimenez was kind of just like a one-hit wonder. Um, and so the thing with Matt Harvey was I don't ever feel like Matt Harvey was a one-hit wonder. I felt like Matt Harvey consistently had great stuff until he had to get the Tommy John surgery. And so that's when things kind of, went south for him. But the thing with Cincinnati is, like I was saying, it's a rebuilding ball club. There's not a lot of high expectations for Matt Harvey at this current point in time. And so if Cincinnati's able to get a steal in a quality starter in Matt Harvey and obtain him for, a long stretch of time, then that is, obviously a great move by the Cincinnati Reds organization. And I think it would be wise for Matt Harvey to, keep this in the back of his mind when he enters free agency this summer. If he pitches well in Cincinnati, there was rumors a little while ago too that Matt Harvey was going to be a great New York Yankee one day. Like, that's what he wanted to be, and that may not be what Matt Harvey is, and that's not what Matt Harvey should force himself to be. If Matt Harvey works better in this small market where he can work to build his confidence back up, work on his stuff, I don't think he's ever going to be this great Cy Young pitcher again. But if he can get his swagger back a little bit, then who knows what you can expect from Matt Harvey for years moving forward. I think he still has the stuff. I just don't know how easy it's going to be for him to obtain with such a lack of confidence at the moment. But if the 3 starts that he's made so far in the Cincinnati white and red are any indication of Matt Harvey returning to his old form, I'll take the 2.57 ERA through these couple of games so far, and the 12-2 strikeout to walk ratio is an extreme improvement for what we had been seeing lately from him in New York. That was almost a problem. I feel like was just the walks. They were there. There were too many of them, and on top of that, he was just getting tattooed on his fastball and whatnot. So I think that if you want to see Matt Harvey return to his old form, Cincinnati is a great place to do it. And a situation like Cincinnati where there's no pressure on a night-to-night basis. Because think about it, at the start of this year, the Mets had that ridiculously hot start where he was, supposed to be a part of this rotation with Syndergaard and DeGrom and Matz and with the bullpen. And so that team just got off to such a great start, and Matt Harvey never really followed suit. So I think that's where Matt Harvey kind of got lost in the sauce, I'll say, because New York was just ready to move on without him. And I watched the press conference. That was, it was almost tear jerking, honestly. The way that the organization felt about Matt Harvey was almost flattering. Like they did not want to let him go. So with that being said, that's really all I have to say about Matt Harvey. I think that he could potentially return to old Dark Knight form in Cincinnati. It's going to be tough because I don't know. It's hard to do at his age. He's getting up there now, and he will be a free agent this offseason. But I still think that Matt Harvey can return and maybe not be the Dark Knight like I just said, but he could definitely be a quality MLB starter. So I'm SportsFlags98. Make sure you like and subscribe. Comment down below if you like this kind of video. But I'm out. Peace.